What's going on, Toy Fam? It's Project Piper Customs and we are back at it like a rampant rabbit. It's been a minute since I've been in the lab, but nonetheless we are here with another brand new review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Medicon MAFEX John Wick action figure. I'd just like to thank Ami for shipping my pre-order super early so I can get this review up for you guys in no time at all. Yep, Ami late to the party again with their delivery, which pushes me back on this review, but screw it, I am a man of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will.
You working again?
But once I get him out this box, he will be. Let's go. Welcome back, Toy Fam. So let's have a look at what we're working with here. Alright, so as you can see, nicely secured in a clamshell. Everything he comes with is visible, except for one gun hidden behind his little promo art. And we are at John Wick MAFEX number 70 from Medicon Toys. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, I'll tell you what, MAFEX do know how to promo their figures on their packaging. So here we have Mr. Wick, all on display. Let's have a look at the back. As you can see, more promo art, array of guns that he comes with, 2 alternate heads, and in the spirit of Frouche, this probably says something like Ami trolled you again. So let's have a look at this side. More promo art. Okay, right, I believe it's time that he was excommunicadoed out of the plastic Continental. Right, now that he's free of the marker, let's have a look close up. Okay, let's bring him forward, and yeah, I'm getting a good Keanu vibe from this. That ain't bad. Let's bring some closer light on him. That's better. Let me inspect it. Okay, right, first off the bat, on the one of the 2 head sculpts that he comes with, this is obviously his post slaughter face, beaten and battered. Hair all in disarray. I'm really liking the detail on this. Scars come out pretty good. Chickstick scars. And the beard paint is really nice. Not too much with the pixelation on the face printing that I've noticed on this one, unlike the Kingsman. But yeah, the beard seems to be really well detailed. Has a bit of a yellowish hue to the skin tone compared to the neck. Seems to be a bit of a, I don't know, seems to be, the neck seems to be pale. The flesh tone on the neck seems to be a lot paler than what it is on the head itself. No quality control issues that I can see on my one anyway, fortunately, which is a first for a MAFEX figure that I've recently reviewed anyway. Going over his hair. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of colour apart from just a straight black. No additional washes or dry brushing that I can pick up on camera anyway, or actually see with my eye. Looks like it's just one straight black paint job, which isn't too bad considering pretty much what his hair colour is in the film. Okay, so going over the rest of the body, suit is really nice. Nice details of the wrinkles. Little scratch there on the plastic, on the matte, the plastic, and a few just there as you can see. Obviously, it's not going to be MAFEX without at least a couple of quality control issues. I'm hoping that's just a glare. Yeah. But so far, the tie seems to be quite nice. Good paint apps on the belt. Let's have a look at the hands. Not too bad. Varying shades from the peg to the hand itself. It's a bit unusual, but it has happened before. And obviously nice detail on the ring. Let's have a look at the other hand. Yeah, same paint variation from peg to wrist, from peg to hand, sorry. So that looks very odd. Looks like he's just wearing white gloves. And yeah, nice gloss on the shoes. Yeah, he's tied his up pretty nicely. Okay. Moving on to his accessories.
I'd like a tasting.
Alright, calm down. Christ. Get this bastard open. Okay, first of the accessories I want to check out, the alternate head. And this one definitely has some Keanu vibes, mixed in with a little bit of Liam Neeson. But no, this one definitely gives me more of a Keanu vibe than that one over there. But let's bring him in closer. Okay, let's get some more light going on him. It's a bit better. Now, this is his slick back, beginning of the evening look. Okay, with obviously no scars or cuts. All nicely fixed up and looking sharp. Again, great detail on the face. Very minimal speckliness for the faint face printing. Nice tone on the lips. Great job with the beard. And again, one solid colour on the hair. Not much in the way of quality control issues I can see. So let's have a look and see what it looks like on the body. Let's bring this one in. Have a look at this peg before I do the articulation as well. There you go. Let's pop him on. And there. And that's how this one looks. Ready to take you out on a date and then kill you at the same time.
Consider this a professional courtesy.
Moving on to his hands. Now he comes with 2 pairs of hands and 3 individual hands. So firstly we're going to look at the ones that it comes with in the box, which are these open ones right here. So obviously, apart from the 2 different flesh tones they've got for the peg and the hand itself, they're pretty good. They're alright, they're open and no imperfections that I can see with them. Okay, maybe just a little bit of flashing around some of the seam lines. But other than that, the ring is detailed quite nicely and they work for a nice relaxed pose. Okay, now the other pair, which I'll bring into frame right now, is fists. Okay, so that's the second pair. Now this is a giant seam line right through that one, which is unfortunate. But on this one here, oh, and this one as well, my bad. So giant seam lines throughout both. The ring seems to be painted quite nicely. And again, probably sporting the same pale flesh tone. But both of these are quite nice. Let's have a look with one of them on. Have I got the right hand? Yes, I do. Let's get a look at the peg while we're at it. Okay, so there's the peg tip. Okay, and the peg seems to be a lot better, as I said before, other than the MAFEX Spider-Man. But still do be careful, okay? Alright, so this is a little stiff putting it in. That's what she said. So let's just start with a wiggle. Good tip here, if you're having trouble putting the peg on, okay, if it seems quite tight, give it a slight wiggle and let's turn, okay? Just ever so gently, and then it will go on, like that. Okay, a bit more. Please don't break on camera. Okay, now she's on. There you go. Okay, so that is what it looks like with the fist. My God, that is really pale. Okay, that is one thing to look out for. If you do have this figure or intend on picking it up, there is a massive contrast difference between the 2 flesh tones of the peg and the fist. Something to be aware of. It's very unfortunate though. So that is the 2 pairs. Okay, first of the individual hands is the trigger finger for the right hand. And that's how it looks on the wrist. Okay, now the other 2 hands are both for his left hand. Okay, so there is no trigger finger for the left hand, which is unfortunate. But the 2 other hands you have is one open hand, semi-open hand, obviously cupping, something like that. We assume it's probably for the brace handle of one of the guns. And then the other hand here, the last one, is obviously just a really more relaxed semi-cupping hand here, probably to, again, hoist underneath the gun. Okay, so let's have a look with both of these on. We'll start off with this one. Okay. So that one was a lot easier to get on than the previous hand, so there we go. Again, stark contrast in flesh tone colour between the peg and the wrist. And there's a look with this hand on. Okay, from the other side. And again, that ring nicely painted. No horrendous seam line by the looks of things, apart from it just being right there. I lied, it is right there. Okay, so there is a horrendous seam line, but what can you do? Okay, so that is the hands.
Somebody please get this man a gun.
John Wick comes with 4 guns, 2 handguns, that badass shotgun, and a rifle. Okay, so this wasn't easy to do. Let me start off with this one. Put these down. Okay, now this is quite nice. Not much going on with paint detail, but the sculpt work, as in obviously you can see the texture on the grip, which is really nice, and obviously the design on the magazine, really nice as well. Lots and lots of detail in the sculpt, and of course a really nice addition with the fabric strap that looks to be actually, look, yeah, it's sculpted straight through. Okay, they've managed to insert it all the way through, tie it around the butt of the gun, so you can have it hanging off him when he wants to relax and not kill people. Alright, so let's try it on the camera. So let's try it in his hands. Okay, so we've got the trigger finger in, trigger finger hand, so let's bring him in. Oh yeah, that's a nice, get the strap out of the way. That fits in quite nicely. Okay, bring the strap down a bit. Yeah, bring the hand in more. And then of course we have this hand, which for this to fit in. Bosh, there you go. Now he's ready to bust some caps in people's asses. Better posing required. Better posing obtained. Okay, up next is arguably the best gun in the movie. This awesome 3-barrel shotgun, pump action. I don't know the official name for it, but that's what I'm calling it. Also comes with a awesome little fabric strap here, that just hangs off the end nicely. And the handle does fit into the closed sort of semi-open hand that we had on before. It is a little bit of a tighter fit, so just give it, you know, just a little bit more pressure and it will pop straight in. But yeah, this will really look good in your display if you have him posed up or in some toy photography. Yeah, this really does look nice. I can't wait to take some shots of him in this. But one accessory we will not get, a pencil.
Fucking pencil!
But I'm sure we're going to get that with John Wick Chapter 2 figure, which also I'll probably end up getting extremely late. Okay, and the last two guns we have here are these two pistols. Obviously one is a lot more badass than the other. I don't know the official names for guns, I'm British. So let's try them both in the hands and see how they go on. Okay, so this goes in like this. Pow, straight in. Okay, very nice. And let me try the other open hand, which is here, and see if we can get him holding it nicely. And let's see if we can bring him in close. But yeah, you can get this hand uncupping the trigger finger hand, so you can have him as if he's reloading the mag, or if he's just bracing the hand ready to shoot someone. Okay, but that's how it looks with both hands here. Okay, and the last of the guns is this smaller pistol. Again, fits in the trigger finger nicely. Okay, and that's how he looks like when he's holding it. Okay, moving on to articulation. Okay, we're going to start with the head. Standard MAFEX for suited body. See, double peg, one here, one at the neck. So the neck can move this far forward, combined with the neck and the head. And of course we bring it back. He is slightly hindered by the back of the mullet and the collar of the jacket. But he does have full range on the neck from side to side, so you can get that good neck crack in. Yeah. Okay, so that is the head. Shoulders, drop down hinge, can come out this far on both. Drop down hinge, there you go. Okay, let's bring him in a bit. There you are. No bicep swivel, but there is a swivel at the shoulder. Nice double joint at the elbow there. Okay, and hinge and swivel at the wrist. That's okay on both. Now, unlike the Kingsman, we have an open suit this time, so we get full access to the ab and waist swivel, so it can turn at the waist. And of course he does have upper torso articulation, which allows him to lean back about that far. Good old Neo from the Matrix style. And he can come forward this much. Okay, so good articulation there. Okay, moving on to the legs. Standard MAFEX, drop down hinge. You can kick up that far. Okay, and with the hinge down, you can come out about that far on either side before the leg wants to pop out. Okay, so not a bad Van Damme. Not all the way to the ground though, but that's fine. That will be good enough. Pop those back in. And then for the knees, there we go. 90 degrees, not really a double joint, obviously with the sculpt of the suit hindering it. And then of course we have the shoes. They can go that far, not really up at all, and they have a decent swivel from what you can get with the hindered from the cuff of the pant leg. And then of course we have toe hinge. Alright, so that is how flexible Mr. Wick is. Moving on to some size comparisons. Now I no longer have the MAFEX Kingsman Harry and Eggsy, but with the suited bodies are the ones we want to compare it to. Here are two Marvel Legends. We have the Marvel Legends Nick Fury from Captain Marvel and the Marvel Legends Ulysses Claw from the Black Panther wave. And here he is next to the MAFEX comic book Spider-Man and the SHF Infinity War Captain America. And here he is next to the Mezco Deadpool and the Mezco Commander Rogers. And for a laugh, seeing as he has a skin on the Fortnite game, here are a couple from the Fortnite line from McFarlane next to Rex and Cuddle Team Leader. And lastly, we have him next to a NECA police officer, and this is the T-1000 from Terminator Genesis. Okay, final thoughts on this guy, and he's absolutely amazing. Minus the paint variations from the pegs and the hands, he's absolutely superb. He ain't going to be perfect, this is MAFEX after all, but I definitely recommend picking up this guy where you can. I'm lucky enough to have the second one, chapter 2, on pre-order. Fingers crossed I actually get that in time and I'm able to pump out a review a little bit earlier than this one, but who knows, I'll keep you updated anyway. And that will wrap it up for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you could hit a hat trick of like, subscribe and notification bell, and any questions you have, please be sure to drop them in the comments. I am on social media, on Instagram and Facebook at Project Piper Customs, and if you're on Facebook, please be sure to check out Toy Comics Inc., one of the fastest growing action figure communities on the platform, with amazing toy art and weekly competitions. Also, if you fancy your chances of winning a 1/12 scale diorama as pictured here, please be sure to head on over to www.plasticactionuk.co.uk and also check out the Plastic Action UK YouTube channel and Instagram page. But all the links will be in the description, and all the details and instructions on how to enter will be over there. I'll do a separate video explaining the whole Plastic Action UK thing. Trust me, it's a lot of fun. And if you're an aspiring toy photographer or a UK collector and you know the struggle, believe me, this site is the one for you. But I'll go into detail in another video and all that. Anyway, that will do it for now, guys. Thank you again for watching, and until next time,